She's been doing so since the beginning by giving them advice whenever they need it or cheering them up. But after the FEU game, pakiramdam niya na hindi niya nagampanan itong role na to sa court. Sinabi niya na nakita kong na-burden na si Shaina noon kasi hindi...
Scores for all. Sagaysay goes back to Nike. This time picked up by Monares. Haboneta again. That is saved. Back row hit. The off speed, and it works for Nitura as we get the support from Cheska Ramos for UP. Cheska, as mentioned, Kian Olango and Shaina Nitura played against each other as Nitura gets her third point, starting to heat up early in this game. Nagtapat yung dalawang yan back in the girls division. Back from the technical timeout, and Shaina Nitura quickly scores for UP now with their biggest lead to start this match at 3. Shaina again breaks down the block.
Olango, nakikita natin hindi good first pass ang Adamson.
Yeah, right on cue. That's a bump set to Nitura, picked up by Haboneta. They transfer to Monares. Popped up by Morley. Nike will try. Covered by Faye. They reverse to Shaina. And a nice dig from Haboneta. John will give up a free ball. Sagaysay tosses to Nitura. And she scores the point they much needed to end that drought. Sa left pala open. So doon ko dadalhin.
And the blockers, no, not in the right position.
Yeah. And gets a service ace at that to add to her total. She has 70% of on the road in their last game against NU. Not her highest output this season.
Well, it is a good way to bounce back. Another ace for Nitura.
Jazz on the back set to Ira. Covered by Monares. They reverse to the other side. Olango now on the left wing. Shaina from the back will score, and we get the support now from Monares. Getting ready to serve for the Fighting Maroons. Score is 4-7. Sagaysay goes to Nitura on a down-the-line hit.
The blockers of UP guessing, and that is what is happening now.
And a service ace delivered by Shaina Nitura. But a lot of work to do here. And it starts with a serve by Noceja. They go back to Dote. Clips the net. Yesha. Saved by Hamili. Shaina goes for the attack and she scores. As Nina Itang will serve. She's got 6. Good first ball by Shaina. That set is low for Villegas. UP wants to take advantage. They can't. This time to Shaina, and it drops. De Leon coming off the bench for this game, serving para sa UP. Nitura on the off speed, and that does it. The final point for set number 2, and Adamson takes it. In the same scoreline wherein UP got the first set. Adamson a lot. Yung pagpasok ni Barbie Hamili, who continues to stay on the court along with Dote helping out. Nitura says hello also.
Coach Bok fired up the team, reminding them to step up on their defense. As he said, galaw-galaw tayo. Huwag kayong mabagal kumilos. Team captain Nika Celis also made her voice heard as she told them,
Nitura, down it goes. As she sends us to the first technical timeout.
Wanting to get momentum immediately back on their side. It's been an exchange of 1 point each.
And another one on the side of Adamson. They know itong set 3 could be. Let's see if the Fighting Maroons will continue it here. Mangilamotan goes to Haboneta. Dug up by Manuel. Sapienza with a set. Nitura. Picked up by Monares. Jazz back to Ira. Changing pace. Nitura again. And she gets that point for Adamson as they score back-to-back.
In the earlier set.
2-point lead established by the Fighting Maroons. This time, Nitura won't be denied. This is our Duncan spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong.
It is a much slower set than what we've seen in set number 1 and 2.
Shaina again, this time it's inside. Eloisa Dote just had that ace serving another one. This time picked up. Pump set to Monares. Joan saved by Dote. Sagaysay able to put it up. Joust. Play continues. Haboneta with a send over. Sagaysay sets up Nitura for the final point of the set. And Nitura gets it. And Adamson wins set number 3. After UP was at set point, they come back and score 3 straight. Like what happened in the first set where UP took that one. But since then, Adamson has responded with back-to-back sets. Nitura puts Adamson on the board here in set number 4.
As he is determined to make their 4th set their final set and entering the second round on a high note. Now, earlier you mentioned, Dipin Ann, how it's a good idea for Coach Yude to rotate the players. The other team probably hasn't scouted yet, and Barbie Hamili definitely proved that. Barbie actually turned 22 yesterday.
Opposite, so hindi nila na-activate yung gitna.
15 points now for Hamili after only scoring 1 point before this match in the entire season. Nitura, meanwhile, we've been so used to her scoring double digits again here in the women's volleyball tournament.
Such a familiar matchup.
Sabi nga natin, mga MVP in the girls division. Sagaysay goes to Nitura. Pinabawi. And that ball goes into the stands. She's also now with 12 points. Steering with a serve. Sagaysay, back row, Nitura. At ibabalik ni Coach JP ang kanyang starting setter, face Sagaysay. Nike as well, Nitura. Good save coming from Itang. Faye goes back to Shaina. Itang again, but this time unable to control. To create plays for the Fighting Maroons. That's a good first ball coming from Manuel that leads to the Sagaysay Nitura connection. .31 points for 21 serving 19 here in the 4th set. Sagaysay goes back to Nitura, and why not? Update at the sidelines. We begin set number 5, our 7th, 5th setter here in season 87. Nitura goes for that one, and that is a point as Shaina Nitura ties her scoring record. Sagaysay goes to Shaina, popped up by Capistrano. She was pumped after that save. Olango. That one to Hamili. Shaina Nitura won't be stopped that time and breaks her own scoring record. Than a win as compared to these records, but nonetheless she goes for another attack. And I believe, and back to a 2-point lead for UP. Sagaysay goes to Nitura, and down it goes for Nitura.
We're talking about the players of UP.
11-8. Better first ball this time. Sapienza goes to Shaina Nitura and continues to pour in the points. 37 now for Shaina Nitura. Three-point game. Can Adamson respond? Sapienza goes to Bascon. Easy pickup for Ira. They go to Itang. Lots of hands. Nitura goes up. It's wide. It's out. She's asking for a touch. And they will call for a challenge. A block touch.